In this demonstration video, we're going to focus on the image and document library, one of the newest components of the FarmFact system. Each client, again within FarmFact, will have its own image and document library. The purpose of the library is to be able to organize papers into a digital format for easy recall, or for attachment to entries, or for future use. With the library, you can accumulate documents within the library in one of three ways. You can scan into the library. That is, let's say we want to insert, and you can insert by scan or by browse. By scan, we'll control any scanner that you have. You don't need a special scanner. We use the actual scanner driver that came with your scanner. You can scan documents in. You can go browse, and you can select an item to be added to the library. Or from external of FarmFact, we install a FarmFact printer. Let's say you have a spreadsheet, or you have a PDF, or you've looked at something on the internet and you want to keep a copy of it in the library. You click on print. You'll see in your list of printers a listing called FarmFact printer, and that will print directly into the library. When you add an item into the library, you'll be able to categorize it so that you can bring it back in a later time. We have a type listing, and you can add types if they're not already available to you. For example, here's a case. We have a herbicide label, grain contracts, field maps, cash flows, bills payable, scale tickets, settlement sheets. You categorize them. You can add to the category list if you need to. You also give it a name, which may be the name of the vendor, and all those are for review or for recall. You can order the list by index number, which would be the order in which they were added, by type, by name. You can change the order that you see to your documents. You can also search by year, by type, to bring up documents. And a couple of examples. We have a herbicide label. Now there's a label I want to get a complete view of it. Now here's the full width view of it. I can go down through that label, and I can look for specific pages, and maybe I want to print just a single page and take it to the field with me. Maybe the formula for adding the components into this into a tank mix or something like that. We can edit the details of the document. We can change those from the screen. We can also create or add receipts either from this side or from the cash accounting side. Let me go close this side now, and let's go over to cash entries. And while we're making entries on the cash accounting side, and you see this one with a paperclip. This one has an attachment that's been connected to it, and we have the details of the item, and we can also view the attachment from right here. You can pick it up in a full view. When you make a new entry, you can scan the receipt right at that time as you're making the entry, and that image of that receipt will go into the library, and it'll also be attached then to the document. This is an area in which we're also continuing to expand the use of this. OCR is a component that we have it available as an option right now. OCR means that all your documents will be generated in a way that you can then use a simple keyword to search all the text for it. This takes quite a bit of time and quite a bit of space, and we're making it optional for right now, but it's something we've also just recently added to the library. So as you see, we've got some samples of field maps, and there's a depreciation schedule that happens to be one of the balance sheets that from FarmFact we actually printed right back into the library. A herbicide label. We've just added a few samples of some things that you can maintain in the library, so that for example, your scale tickets or settlement sheets or contracts, anything that you can scan, anything you can browse for, or anything that you can print from another device, you can add it into the library anytime you want to for later recall.